Hello. Just get everything. Right. Sorry for all the mishaps that we've had so far this evening with this damn stream. Uh, I've had to jump on the third streamer tonight. uh, we're 7 laps in for the sprint race here. We're on board with Rapper Owen, who is leading this race by about 2 seconds already. It's going to be a... He's certainly set the pace since he's joined Division 2. I think Watnall might have something to say about that, because he's got... interesting fact, yeah, Rossi here, I found out in a party with Cornish and the boys earlier, is actually Button's son, which I didn't know. He's setting up for the move here. Can he get Watnall into turn 1? Flashing lights there from Watnall. He must be low on ERS. But those medium tyres. So let's get all this set up. Sorry I'm a bit late doing this. Full track map. Cool. There we go. Yeah, you can definitely see that the soft tyres were not the tyre to go on, as Devil Noob has DNF'd in turn 2 and 3. So has he dropped it somewhere? Oh no, I think he's retired in the pits for some reason. Right. On board with Watnall, who's been overtaken by Rossi. Watnall struggling a little bit, yeah. You see further down there, J.S. Lee in P8, the last of the points scoring positions here for the sprint race. Yeah, no probs. Invade. Right. 3 laps to go after this one. A sprint. I did hear that there's a possibility of rain in the race, so that should spice things up a little bit. But we'll... We have Cornish there on no penalties, which is a shock for him. I'll say that now and he'll get a penalty. Yeah! Oh, I commentator's curse. I saw him go with that line there. I thought, oh yeah, he's going to get a penalty there. Commentator's curse. Love it. Eagle getting the move done there on Desborough by the looks of it. Yeah. Surprised to see Eagle down at P9. I didn't quite catch the first part of the race, so I don't know how he's that far down. I didn't think his qualifying was that great, if I'm honest. Maybe that's why. Maybe not one of the tracks that he favours. But, let's have a look at the championship contenders. Let's have a look. Aaron's DNF'd. somewhere down there at the bottom. I don't know if he's retired in the pits or not, but currently Whatnot and Firefish are P3 and P5, so yeah. Oh, Whatnot's regained second place, but he's got a long gap to Rapid Owen, but Rapid Owen is on a penalty, so he could snatch the victory here with a lap to go. Let's have a look at the penalty situation. He's on a 3 second there, so yeah, he could snatch the victory out, Whatnot. Rapid Owen now really has to get rapid on this last couple of laps. 2.93 seconds the gap, so it's very, very close. He's got up to 3.1 now, so he is putting the foot down, he's flashing. He's got literally under 10% ERS now, so Whatnot is just a little bit ahead. But he's under pressure from Rossi. Oh, was that car going straight off in the background? See how Charlie. Maybe it's just the camera angle just looks that way. I don't know. Just looks strange there. Right, they're going side by side. Rossi and Whatnot. Rossi gets back into P2, so maybe he can snatch the victory. Yeah. They're all on similar ERS. They're all burnt it by now. Look at that, 2% for Rapid Owen. He knows the situation it's so close for this final spot. But Whatnot and Rossi fighting there. Could hand in the victory. As we go on board, Cornish gets another 3 seconder. I predicted 6 seconds for Cornish, but that was for the main race. Well, coming into the fireworks here. Can Rapid Owen get the victory? Whatnot's dropped back, so it'll be up to the line for Rapid Owen. Will it be enough? Can Rossi snatch it at the very end? No, Vitets. Whatnot gets third. Randy Gandhi, an impressive fourth there. And Michaels will come home in fifth. Nifty Nasari sixth. And Desbro P8. And Charlie there P9. Eagle. Resilience. Cornish. Soggy Salmon, Skill Issues, Charismatic, and then the two DNS of Aaron and Devil Noob. Well, that is your sprint race here. We're on to the main race now, as you see Charismatic there with no front wing. Crossing the line. Five tenths. Got you, Owen. Ooh, that wouldn't have helped. Well, there's the official race result. Rapid Owen from Rossi and Whatnot. Top 8 score points, and that will be the starting positions for the race also. That penalty almost cost Rossi, Rapid the victory there. But penalties there are going to be so big, I feel, in this main race. Such an easy track to get penalties, especially in sector 3. Oh no! Put me on the bloody grid. Thing is, it didn't give me the option to select spectator, so there's nothing much I could do because I joined afterwards. Just retired the pits, lap 1. Huh. I'm afraid. So this stream has been a bit of a disaster, I will say that. Yeah. All night the stream's just been a disaster. It continues. Never mind. You get to see me do a lap. How shit I am. Why I'm in tier 4. Well, good evening, everyone. Nice to see 17 people here watching. Nice to see you all there in the chat. And Ballad, Salty Ballsack, which is Crayon Flower, I believe. Good evening, everyone. Right, we're about to get underway. So, I actually have to do a bit of driving now.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
But it's still strange when it's not set up the way you set it up. That's the first thing, that's all you gotta do.
Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
God, this feels weird. There's no force feedback. Yeah, driver of the day. God, I hope I don't crash now. Cause a safety car. This is so weird. It's definitely not the way I set up my camera and controls. This feels just undrivable to me. Almost went to the back of Devil Noob. That'd be a good start. Angle it right still, noob. No, I'm not going to try.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Oh, fuck, someone would come into the pits now, wouldn't they?
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That's...
Right. We're back. Right. Here we go. Let's see. Rapid Owen leads from Whatnot, from Rossi, from Michaels. Michaels and Rossi. Sorry, Rossi and Charlie on the medium tyres compared to everyone else up the front. Everyone started on the hards. It's obviously doing the alternate strategy. They'll be hoping that there's no early safety cars. You're right, Sturgeon. I see you in the chat for a change. I haven't seen you for a while. Racing. Love to see you back. If you want to come back, start racing again on the new game. Right, Charlie there on the median side trying to get past Michaels there. Obviously wants to get those positions done early so he makes the median tires work, but he's under pressure there from JSL coming into turn 1. He's going forward with JSL. Going very slow there. Right, what no? No, he's got a championship contender now with Owen. obviously, who started late in the season. But Whatnall obviously wants to get a victory here today to cement his championship push. Because this Owen guy is definitely quick. Lots of talk in the chat earlier about him moving up to tier 1. But lovely camera angle that, though, let's be honest. Can Whatnall get the move done? Using his ERS now, gets in the slipstream, gets the move done. It's a double move. Safety car. He's not crashed, is he? Coming into a skill issue. He's around as well. Going into the pits. Maybe he's had coming together with Devil Noob. But we've got a safety car. Now, question is, do the medium runners pit? Try and go to the end on the hards. Tyre way around, yeah, I'm not too sure on, I'll be honest with you. There is the threat of rain, I got told. So a lot may want to stick it to the rain, if there is any. But shame for Devil Noob. No one decided to pit, so oh wait there, the ones down further field have decided to. Grismic into the pits. New front wing for Cornish. So he's had to come in together somewhere. Well, through all of that, somehow Whatnall's got ahead of Rapid Owen. Oh no, he did pass. I do apologise. We watched it just before the safety car, wasn't it? But the ones further back, that I mean, there's a free pit stop for them further back. So. Cosmic going on to the hards. What Aaron said in the chat, it's the last to first for him. Had a very poor qualifying by his standards. But 7 laps in here. First safety car of the day. Brought about by Devil Noob. We don't know what happened to him, but I'm sure you'll let us know in the chat later. Looks like he dropped it in the wall. I don't know whether it was him or... Huh. Just seeing a replay of it now. Oh no, 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 no. Just see it now. Unlucky, mate. Well, the safety car should be in this lap, you'd have thought. I've dropped out of that corner before. Got on the power and just literally the car just slides and you just bang, tire gone. But safety car in this lap, so whatnot. And Owen and Rossi are definitely on the pace here today. But Rossi, this is going to help him on those medium tyres. There is rain, and he can stretch him out to the medium. And he's gone very early there, whatnot. Doesn't want to drop it there on that same corner as Devil Noob. He's gone very early, and it hasn't caught Rapid Owen out, because Rapid Owen is right in a slipstream of whatnot, but he's not making any ground on it. He's not using his ERS. There's no point trying to get the move done without DRS, I would have thought, but you never know. Might chance it. He's... As we look further back by Michaels is under pressure from Charlie. As Randy Gandy also having a look. Oh, late on the brakes there from Randy. Just about stopped the car. Swarming all over the back of Charlie. Surely he's going to get the move done, yeah. Well, he's pulling away. He's using a lot of ERS though, Charlie, just to defend. Still defending. He's got so much straight line speed in that car, Charlie. Yeah, it's those medium tyres helping him a lot to defend. But Randy definitely got the better grip at the moment on those hards. It is, look, just looking at that now. He's going for the move on the inside. Can he get the move done? Yes, he can. As he backs out of it, Charlie wisely knew that he had given him the space on the inside, and he's got the move done now, Randy. He can go after Michaels now, try and close that gap up. And his DRS is now enabled. He wants to get into the DRS of Michaels as fast as possible. And just looking at that now about the rain we were saying earlier, it is looking a lot cloudier now. I definitely see it's starting to get very overcast now. We could be in for some rain very shortly. That's probably why a lot of them didn't pit, because of the chance of rain, track position. But up front, Rossi and Whatnot and Rapid Owen have sort of dropped Michaels at this point. And they're all fighting, 3 of them together. As Randy is already close. It's within 1 second of Michaels. Definitely struggling a little bit for race pace at the moment. Right, lap 12. Aaron is out of the race. Just noticed that. Did he DNF in the pits? May have missed that one. Alright. No, sorry, I was checking something there, Delano. I was just talking about you earlier. I just seen your clip on Discord. I was saying that I've dropped it there before myself. I've lit the tyres up there and hit the wall, lost the front tyre. And yeah, it's not the best tracks, I will admit. Kind of a boring track to race, I find. But like I say, the 3 top guys here are really the ones that are sort of setting the pace here. Just look for back. It's a Cornish there. Outbreaks himself into the corner. Does he get the move done there? Or Soggy Salmon. Oh, his nemesis from the last race. Are right next to each other. So yeah. That's going to be interesting, to say the least. Oh, I know, mate. I saw it on the clip. I was like, I could see you corrected yourself, and you were like, no. Charlie picks up a 3-second time penalty. Quite far back. Look at nifty Nasari now. Let's have a look at this midfield battle. We've been watching the front 3 quite a lot. This is the where all the battles are. A little bit of inside information, Devil Noob. Oh, nifty. Cornish gets the move done there on nifty. Oh, there's something on the Soggy. Dropped down 2 places there. Skill issue, picks up 3-second time penalty, and he retires from the session. Is that in the pits? Yeah, pits. So no safety car. Look at this gaggle of cars, all going side by side. Yeah, it's Cornish. You got Criswick, Soggy Salmon, 2 Ferraris of Eagle and Resilience. Eagle still not made up some positions yet, which is a bit of a shock. Really not liking this track, Eagle. Yeah, you must have damage somewhere. Is there rain forecast for the race still? Do you know? Because it seems as though they're sort of staying out for rain. Because it's looking cloudy, and we're halfway through the race, and I think they did say the rain was coming at the very end, so that could be interesting. As the Resilience and the Ferraris have got past Charismatic now. Oh, Charismatic. Don't want to go on there. I knew that there. As soon as you hit that curve, you don't want to hit that inside curve. You're going into the wall. That's cost him a position there to Charlie. Right, back with the leaders. Rossi is leading this race at the moment. He's obviously staying out for the rain on those mediums, but those mediums now must be absolutely screaming. To be fair to him, he's those hard runners at bay at the moment. Whatnot, obviously, championship leader. Quick look at the championship, actually. I don't know if it's up to date or not. Oh wait, there's something wrong with this Div 2 stand-ins. It hasn't got half the people in it. So I can't tell you what Div 2 stand is at the moment. It's an issue. So, yeah. Oh well. I'm not sure how much Wapnell's leading, but I know he is leading the championship, and I'm assuming rightly that he's quite far ahead. I don't know. But in the meantime, Brandy has got past Michaels, who's definitely struggling for race pace here today. Look at his teammate, though, has managed to pit and catch him up. I know there was a safety car involved, but to be fair, you know, it's a good effort from Cornish. You feel that... is that a spunk of rain? It's raining. It is raining, and Cornish gets a 3-second time penalty just as it starts raining. And here we go. So, they'll be thinking now, should we pit? Well, they've gone straight through, so they're not pitting just yet. You can see why he did stay out Rossi on those medium tyres. But he's under pressure here from Rapid Owen. And Rapid Owen gets the move done into turn 1. Nice move there from Rapid. And Watnall is following behind as Cornish gets the move done on his teammate. But that is key, because if there is rain now, that means they're going to double stack at Alpine. So there is quite a gap to Desborough, so it shouldn't affect Michaels too much, I would have thought. But with the rain coming down now, it is absolutely pelting it, starting to pelt it down now. So it will be either this lap or the next, you'd feel. So, lap 18. Exactly halfway through this race and the rain started coming down. So, will they decide to pit this lap? It's still no DRS disabled, so still not. Ooh, that was a late call there from Watnall. Just about got it slowed down. Is he going to try the undercut? Yeah. He must be confident that this rain's staying. Yeah, definitely the air's moist. Well, he's coming out in P11, so at present it is still dry conditions technically, but they can change dramatically around this track. But there's a few pitted. Soggy Salmon, Charlie. I've gone to the inters a little bit early, maybe. Soon see. So look, Watnall now. He's on 2.4 seconds, 2.5. He is going reasonably fast. But it still seems like drizzle at the moment. It's not like really heavy rain at the moment. So it could be slightly early for Watnall. If it's not raining conditions, he's going to be cooking those tyres so much. Because I've gone early before, and when the rain starts, the tyres start to feel nice, but they go off so quickly because you've wrecked them early on. You end up don't saving yourself time. But at present, leaders still on dry tyres. I think this may have cost Watnall somewhat, because it just does not look like full wet conditions. He's not closing in on Eagle at present, who's on dry 19 lap old mediums. In fact, he's dropping back. So yeah, I think this is a bad call for Watnall at this point. And yeah, there's not a lot he can do about it now. None of the leaders, as we got a virtual safety car. Charlie has crashed out somewhere, I think. Is he going to change to a full safety car? Because if it changes to a full safety car, the leaders, oh well, the leaders are pitted. One of them, Rapid Owen, he's taken the opportunity to pit under the virtual. This is going to help them big time in terms of Watnall. Where will Watnall come out? He's coming around the final corner now. And he wasn't P3, was he? Yeah. Yeah. Rossi decided to stay out, which I'm shocked at. Why didn't Rossi decide to pit then? Bit strange. Perfect. So if Michael's who did? Michael's is Michael's didn't pit. Rossi, he pitted for dry tyres. That is strange. You must feel the dry tyres are still working. I know DRS has not been disabled yet, so it could be just a light shower that's yeah for now and then clears up in about 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know. Could Michaels and Rossi have pulled a banger, yeah? Being the only guys on the dry tyres. Because he's all over the back of Rapid at the moment. It's definitely dry conditions. Technically. Even though there is rain coming out. Although Michaels has decided to pit now. Seems a strange one. If he's gone to mediums. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this is weird. You got a guy on dry tyres now who's leading. Everyone else on wet tyres, bar Michaels, who decided to pit there for the medium tyre, even though he was leading the race on the hards to the end. Maybe he's pulled a strategy out of his arse. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what is going on, yeah. Eagle. Another guy on the dry tyre. 6 seconds. Closing the gap like hell. 5.8, 5.7. It's not into tyres. So many people pitted early. Saw a bit of rain and then thought, yeah. But they've been caught out. Look, Zach, yeah, exactly. Look at the closing difference on the hard tyre. They're 4.8, 4.6 Eagle. He's taking tenths, 2 or 3 tenths out of each corner. And Michaels up front on the medium tyre is all over the back of it. Sorry, he's got past his teammate and he's pulling away. They've made a banger of a call, yeah. And Rossi, at present, is going to win this race. Is that dry rain? Look at that, the championship leader in 12th place now. He's decided to go onto the dry tyres. He's seen that the wets are not working. Well, he made his way back from 12th place very late on the race last time. Can he do it again? But Michaels is up to P3 now. despite pitting twice, he's absolutely jumped these inter runners. These inter runners are still sticking it out despite being nearly a second or two a lap down on the dry tyres. Surely somebody's going to twig it and pit and say, bite the bullet. Like Randy Gandy there in 4th place. He should pit now. He may have a chance of a podium if he pits now for the dry tyres. But Inters are not working. They're not working in these conditions. It's Mexico, isn't it? If it's light rain in Mexico, it's so hot. It's literally probably melting as soon as it hits the ground. Like, it has to be a downpour in like Mexico for it to be like changing conditions. Like, but Rossi, 8 seconds in the lead now and pulling away from Rapid Owen on the Inters. He's pulled an absolute blinder of a strategy here, Rossi. Honestly. And Michaels. Michaels is going to catch Rapid Owen. See, people have listened to me now. Randy's listened to me. He's going to bite the bullet and try and go for the podium. He's going to absolutely fly on those soft tyres now to the end. But Eagle, despite his problems in this race, made that bold call to stay on the dry tyre. He's not going to probably get a podium because he's a little bit far behind, 20 seconds. That's a big gap to close. But he is going to be under pressure now from the guys behind who decided to pit for dry tyres now. But these guys, yeah. And look at that now. Michaels is setting up him for the move, yeah. So much more pace on those dry tyres. And he's away. Now, question is, did he make the wrong call in pitting? I know he made the right call in pitting for the dry tyres, but did he make the wrong call in pitting for the mediums? Because if he'd stayed on the hards, he was leading the race to the end. Now, his tyres are going to start to go off compared to Rossi, who's on the hard tyre to the end. So I feel he's kind of thrown away the win here. Yeah, safety car would definitely make this interesting. But I don't want a safety car at this point. I want this strategy to pay off for the guys who stuck it out, you know what I mean? Who made the bold call of staying on the dry tyres. Like, I want it to pay off for them, like, you know? But Rossi out in front. He's really got a commanding lead now. 11 seconds. Just stroll it to the end now. And if there is like a safety car right if it now, he's got such a gap, he can make the call a lap or two later and sort of get it right. And really, he's just in control of this race now. You see Rapid Owen now pitting for the soft tyre. He's going to get jumped there by Randy Gandy, who made the call as well. And I said that he could try and get a podium if he made that call, and he's in with a shout, but he has got 2 lap older tyres compared to Randy Gandy, so he's going to be under pressure from Randy in these closing parts of this race. Well, 8 laps to go of this race, and it's kind of like not been a banger of a race, I would say, but it's been interesting so far. Got moves going on further down Watnall. I was saying that down at P12 that he would have a job of trying to get a good result, yeah, but he's up to P7 now, so he's starting to make moves. But penalty situation, let's have a quick look. He's on 5 seconds of penalty, so obviously speeding in the pits somewhere. That's gonna hurt him. Chris Cornish there on 6 seconds. Randy Gandy on 3. That won't help Randy with the shout of a podium, but you never know. I said going 3 wide here. As you can see now, Michael's tyres are starting to go off. Sorry, it wasn't Michael, it was Cornish. Apologies. I was looking at the wrong driver there. That can't be Michael, surely. No, Michael's is way in the lead, 20 seconds. He's not closing in on the leader much. I don't think he'll be able to close that gap to Rossi. I think Rossi's just strolling it home now. But Cornish there at 6 seconds of penalties will hurt him unless he can sort of get ahead of Randy and get ahead of Randy there. But he's got 6 seconds to close down. So Cornish is coming into the pits. Strange one. He's got damage. Oh, he's going for the inters. Is it inter conditions now? Has the DRS been disabled? I didn't see it. Maybe it's a gamble, but it does look a little bit heavier now. Yeah, I've start seeing some puddles and stuff appearing like. Oh yeah, they are struggling a bit now. Yeah. He's struggling to get traction down there, Rossi. But with 5 laps to go, you don't really want to pit. Just seeing the distance there. Michaels. But are any of them going to make the call? Well, Kresnik's gone for the inters. And he's not making any gains on Soggy Salmon at the moment. So it does... It's one of those things, it just seems as though the rain's not doing anything. I've had races like this before myself, where I remember in France one time it just rained, and it rained for like 10 laps and it never crossed over. It literally crossed over. I think like with like 2 or 3 laps to go at the end of the race, and there was like 10 laps. It was just interesting racing, but Invade. Some guys pulled off some pretty good strategies that benefited them. They stayed out for dry tyres in the wet conditions, and it benefited them big time because it's helped Michaels in the championship push with his team championship rival there in 5th. But he's fought back from P12 though. What, he dropped down. So he's one of those kind of guys who seems to drop down and then suddenly make his way up through the field. And he's got a bit of a gap to catch up to Randy. Randy, I believe, is only on 3 seconds worth of penalties, so he's got a 5-second better to him, so he'd have to get past him and do it. But what's going on here? Firefish is coming to the pits. Is he going to throw away a possible podium yet? 4 laps to go. I don't understand that. Did Cornish do him a favour there in pitting? To test the water? I don't understand that one. He was miles ahead in P2. Now he's 5 seconds down. It looks as though he's closing quite quickly. But you ain't going to close up to P1. I couldn't see the logic in that. Because you had a big gap to P2. Sorry, P3. He wasn't going to close P1. He wasn't even going to close P1 if he goes to the Inters yet. Because there's only 3 laps to go. Unless it literally absolutely chucks it down. Which, even if it did, Rossi would have a big enough lead of 20-odd seconds. It's basically a pit stop. But Rossi's paired from the lead. He's going to be coming out very close to... He's going to have to win it on track now. Rossi. It is into conditions, I believe, now. Because Firefish is definitely closing the gap. I think Rossi reacted to Michaels there pitting, so he saw that he was probably closing it, but he could have got it to the end, I think, Rossi. But Rapid Owen has got that 3-second time penalty, so Rossi can just sit behind him here. But I feel he won't sit behind him. I think he'll have the pace to get past him. On those Inters now. Yeah, it's definitely into conditions now. See how much more grip he has on another car. Could Michaels, with 3 laps to go, sneak a victory? Yeah, he is closing up. He's 4.8 now behind Rossi. I think Rossi now is going to get the move done on Rapid Owen. Rossi held him up. Sorry, Rapid Owen held him up for a little bit, and that helped Michaels a little bit. But I feel Michaels, he's got a big gap to close down in 2 or 3 laps. I don't think he'll be able to do that. But like I say, he's going to get P2 probably if he can close that gap down. Definitely got P3. As we look at Watnall and Nifty Nasari, further down the field, it looks like Sulky Salmon and Jess Lee are going side by side. Oh, coming out the final corner there. Yeah, got a good exit there, Jess Lee, but he sat in behind him. Oh, it's all over the back of him, Soggy. Right. Michaels now is under 3 seconds, so he will get P2 from Rapid Owen. What can Watnall do? Watnall on 10-lap-old mediums now, trying to get to the end. But he's got Randy Gandy right on the back of him. He's going to eat all these Inter runners now are going to eat Whatnot alive. He's lucky that it's at the last lap. Or one more lap to go, sorry, after this. So Randy gets the move done on Whatnot. Whatnot down at P5 now. He's going to drop a few places here, I believe. It hasn't paid off for him to stay out on the dry tyres. It's been one of those races where being on the right tyres at the right time has paid off. JD crashed into the wall, and this wasn't under the safety car. It was, I believe. Oh, he came into the last corner, and no, it wasn't the safety car, was it? I don't know. No, he came into the last corner, and he just was trying to warm his tyres up or something. I don't know, and he just dropped it in the wall. Right, Rossi leading this race. He's put off an amazing strategy, being on the right tyre at the right time and getting the job done. He's going to come home in P1 here today with Michael's there, who's also followed the same sort of strategy as Rossi. And it's paid off for him as well in P2. You've got Rapid Owen, who will get P3. Looked like he was fighting for the win with Watnall and Rossi at the beginning of the race in the dry conditions, but then Watnall and Rapid obviously made the poor decision of going to the Inters. And then, yeah, didn't pay off for him. That Watnall just about may hold on to P5, will he? Could drop down to P7. Let's have a look. And Rossi wins the Mexico Grand Prix. Michaels comes home in second. Rapido in third. Randy Gandhi come home in fourth. And Whatnot. Will he get P5? Could have been through penalties. Oh, it says he's on a 5-second penalty. Goes down to P6. Yeah, Eagle snatches P5 out of nowhere. Whatnot gets P6. Nicky Nassari P7. Desborough P8. Cornish P9. Jessley gets the final point playing position. Sulky Salmon comes home. Fighting Charismic there at the last couple of corners to the end. Charismic will get it. P11. Well, that was your Mexico Grand Prix. Igor, the driver of the day. Congratulations to Rossi and all the podium people. you see the overall reports for the there. That's all the results for you. Everyone. Can't get Rossi in because of PC, unfortunately. Well, we got Rapid and Michael's in for interviews. If you'd like to tick the box, please. So everyone can hear. Michael's?
Yeah, I'm here.
Rapid?
Yeah.
Yeah. We tick the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. We'll start with P3. Well, obviously, Rossi won here today on PC, so we can't interview him. Congratulations to him. Rapid, who was in P3. Congratulations to the Mercedes team here today. Good points for you. Obviously, it was one of those races where it looked like you were in contention for the win, and then obviously a poor strategy with the tyres kind of sort of lost it for you there mid-race. What are your thoughts on quali and sprint and obviously the main race?
Yeah, it was good. Qualifying was actually quite good. I put a good lap in, 16.1, which actually was my best lap I've done on Mexico, so that was alright. And then the sprint, I luckily got out of DRS range of the two behind and then gapped them, just about got the 3-second gap on the final lap and just about won. And then the race didn't really go well. I mean, when the rain came, there was a VSC as well, so I was like, oh, perfect. Whack on a set of inters, and then I'll easily win because Watton pitted way too early. But then I realised I also pitted too early, so then I kind of screwed myself over and lost the win. But yeah, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
What did the inter tyres feel like then? Because it seemed as though, to me, my eyes anyway, that the inters were the right tyre to be on because a couple of guys stayed on the dry tyres, obviously Rossi and Michaels. But what was the tyres like? Did it actually say DRS disabled or anything like
that? Well, I mean, it started raining, and usually on this game, within like 5 minutes or so, it will rain enough so then it's inters. But then I realised that it wasn't raining nearly enough for it to start spraying on the track, and the tyres they were like 105 degrees at after like 5 laps, and they were worn to like 60%, and then I had to pit for softs. So it wasn't a good choice of strategy, that's for sure. But yeah.
Yeah. It's just unlucky in the end that obviously you got caught out with that, and obviously you had the dry tyres at the end there as well.
Yeah.
That didn't help.
No.
Because the guys in front made the call to go to the inters, but it got you P3 and a podium in the end, so you got to be happy with that.
Good amount of points at least, so it's alright.
Yeah. Are you thinking about the championship?
Nah, I'm way too far off.
Yeah.
I mean, the next couple of races I'm terrible at anyway, so I'm not expecting too much. Because I've had a good run of track that I'm actually quite good at, so. But I was looking forward to this one, and well, it was a good race, just not what I wanted to win, of course, but it's what it is, isn't it?
Because I believe it's France next, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be a pain.
What are your thoughts on France? You
like
the track?
I mean, the track's alright, but the track limits can be a bit annoying. very in the first sector, that's for sure. But I'll practice and do some laps and get set up, and should be right.
All right, then we'll hopefully see you on the
I'll see you
podium
next week.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks very much. On to P2 here today. Mr. Michaels,
Hello.
RSF1 comms legend here on the podium here today. Pulled off a brilliant strat there at the end. I said in the commentary box, being on the right tyre at the right time has paid off for you big time here today. I do feel, though, you made the wrong call on pitting for the mediums, which could have got you the win here.
Oh, you mean when I was on hards too?
Yeah. You were leading the race. I think you had about something like a 8-second lead, and I thought, well, what you should have done was wait for him to pit, react to it, because he was on the hards as well, behind you. And I felt that kind of cost you the win here today.
Hello? Oh.
Hello? Yeah? I felt that kind of cost you the win here today.
My voice ain't coming up on the side as if it's not picking up, but you can hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
All right, cool. No, the reason I stayed out in the hard tyres so long, even though tyres were screaming at me, corners were saying pit, and the party is because he was my teammate because he was just in front.
Mm-hmm.
And as Owen was saying, I mean, first and foremost, I'll say I'm very, very lucky to be second place. I'm very, very lucky to be ahead of Owen. I think Owen got massively caught out by it because it was hard to tell. I basically stayed out because I noticed with the rain, it was raining, but not really a lot. It was like spitting, even if that. So, which was unusual. So I thought, is it just holding out? Is it just what the rain is like around Mexico when it goes to intermediates? It takes a long time. So I was just waiting to see what was the right call because I noticed Rossi went to dries and a few went to inters. I saw what a lot pitted far too early for the inters. So I was like, and obviously I'm trying desperately to catch him in the championship. So I thought, okay, try and gain some more on him. And yeah, it was just gauging what was going on, what was the right call, because I didn't know. Because I was debating do I go to mediums, stay on the dries. I was just waiting to see whether Rossi was catching Owen, and then that was the decision. I think ultimately, to be honest, it wasn't until right at the end that I think I was in with a shot to win. Because when it was dry, I had no pace on the leaders, and I was struggling towards the end. So, and it was just get as much points as possible. Yeah, I'm very happy with the result today. I'm kind of looking more at the constructors now. I think Watnalo has too much of a lead, and he's too consistent. Even if he has a bad race, he still picks up decent points. Like today, for example, he still came home 6th, 7th. I think catching him and the drivers is not possible, but I do think constructors is possible. And we gained a bit on, I think, Haas, the leaders at the moment. I think we gained 14 points on them today. So that's kind of my main thing. And maybe win a race from now to the end, but everything's got to line up, and not everything lined up today. So second I'll take. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, looking at the Dura 2, Alpine are on 98, Haas are on 174. As I last looked at it anyway. I don't know whether that's up to date or not. That's quite a big gap.
Won't be updated till tomorrow. I think we were 30 points behind Haas at one point, and it was 2 weeks ago. So
yeah, perhaps it hasn't been updated. I don't know. I know your division, your drivers' championship is messed up at the moment.
Yeah, and they're trying to fix it or something like that.
Yeah. Because I went to go and look at it during the race, and I was like, Well, that ain't right. Yeah, so definitely interesting race for you. But like I say, I do feel if you just stayed out on those hards, you would have won here today. But
What
it is
before
what
I
it is.
pitted?
Yeah, you were on the hards. You had like
Yeah,
an
but I
8 second lead during the rain. During the
hadn't
rain.
pitted. I hadn't pitted though.
Oh, right. See.
So they were
Okay.
like 60% off, and so that was my
Oh,
scheduled stop. I went like
okay.
2 laps longer when I was meant to pit,
Oh, okay.
and
I didn't realize
60%.
that.
Yeah, so it's all right. Yeah, I didn't pit under the safety car, so that was the thing there.
Okay. All right. I didn't realize that. So,
It's all right.
I was watching so many other things. Like it was like, and I kind of was late coming into streaming it. So I was like, but yeah, congratulations on P2 here today. Obviously, on to the next race, France. What you feel about France? Is it a good track for you? Or
Same as what Owen said. Really, it's Bye.
I like France.
Yeah,
I like France.
it's a good track. I mean, pace wise, I'm all right, but it's track limits. It's me and my good old track limits. And today I was pretty good. I don't think I've got any penalties. I can't remember. Maybe I didn't, which is
No, I
unusual
don't
for
think
me.
you did. I don't think you did.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think I did. It's even for the sprint and the race, which is really good for me.
Yeah.
Considering I've been disqualified here before. But
I was shocked last week when I didn't get a warning in Canada.
yeah,
It helped me big time.
France is
So
a little bit more.
just because of show, not getting penalties, can help
Yeah,
you
France.
so
France
much.
France. I'm sorry, is a little bit more difficult because you got turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the chicane on the back straight. There's a lot more that you can sort of cut, even if you don't mean to. Whereas Mexico really is just the middle sector you got to be aware of, and I was giving it.
Turn 5 is where I normally get my penalties.
Yeah.
In our
So-
chicane. SS.
Maybe some more rain would be good. A race like that would be, if I pit the right time. Because that was all was about today, about tonight. Pit at the right tires at the right time, and you were laughing, and if you weren't, you were struggling. So, I've just seen.
How did you feel though? Excuse me. How did you feel though when you were out on the tries and you were like speeded away from the Inters? You must have felt, oh god, I've called this perfect.
That's the thing as well. Hence why I feel sorry for Owen and Gandhi as well, and
Don't feel sorry for him.
no, because I've been there. I've been there. When you make
No.
the wrong call, you're stuck basically with what you've got. Because if you pit again, you then
I'd be
tumble.
laughing. I would.
Yeah, I mean, you laugh when it works, and when it doesn't,
You cry
You
when
cry.
it doesn't.
yeah, basically. I have noticed, by the way, I do miss the race in 3 weeks' time, which is Brazil. So
Oh,
yeah, it's
bang
not.
out of missed hours.
Yeah, it's not. It's not horrendous. I mean, Brazil's not one of my better tracks, so yeah. But that's the other reason why I can't really catch what I'm on the championship. So really, my aim is to, with corners to try and catch the constructors, because that is still doable. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. I mean, the 3 tracks after that are reasonable for me. Jeddah, Miami, and Spain. I mean, I'm eyeing up Spain as the next or the last opportunity to win a race, really, because the rest are kind of meh on pace, and Spain I'm pretty good on pace. So obviously, I'm just taking it race by race. I've got a load of podiums. I think I'm triple figures in points, which first time in ages I've got triple figures. So it's been a good season already. Just see what happens.
Okay. Oh well. Thank you very much, Michael. It's on your P2 here. I'd like to just give a mention out to Rossi. Obviously couldn't join the party because of being on PC. Very good win for him today.
Yeah, well done, Rossi.
He made a very good calls similar to Michael's, and it paid off for him in the end. And it really got him a comfortable win in the end. So congratulations to him. And yeah, that was your Mexico Grand Prix. Sorry about the free stream debacle. Really,
Thank you for stepping in, Orphan, at short notice as well.
with Harvey first, and then Mando second, and then me third time lucky. So yeah, so that is your Mexico Grand Prix, and I'm going to end it now. So good night.